According to latest media reports, the trials of the upgraded Tejas MK1A fighter jet is being conducted in Pokhran Field Test Range, and the aircraft is being tested on various parameters from the last 2 days, which is being done in presence of officials of the Indian Air Force and the DRDO. New features have been introduced in the engine of the fighter jet, and the upgraded fighter jet has better serviceability and enhanced survivability, a better EW suite and radar system, which will significantly enhance its combat capability. The Indian Air Force had earlier announced a competition for Indian startup companies to build 50 swarm drones, and the winners have now been awarded a co-production contract for the drones with a military base repair depot for a value of $14.6 million. A team of members of Hindustan Aeronautics and New Space Research and Technologies is developing its first prototype swarm drone known as the Air-Launched Flexible Asset, which could be ready in the next 2 years. During the ongoing India's bilateral air exercise with Oman, the MiG-29 fighter jet of Indian Air Force will be flying alongside the Eurofighter Typhoon and F-16. The exercise is aimed to enhance interoperability during mutual operations between the two air forces, and interestingly, the Eurofighter Typhoon is also participating in the Indian Air Force's MK1A tender for 114 fighter jets. In a sign of strengthening ties between India and Indonesia, India has adjusted some import tariffs on tropical products from Indonesia, which has benefited a number of Indonesian shipments. Indonesia is trying to return the favor by potentially buying more sugar and yarn from India. Indonesia is the world's largest exporter of palm oil, and this development comes after reports that India is planning to restrict palm oil imports from Malaysia. The Air Forces of India and Japan will carry out a joint military exercise from 17 October in West Bengal. The week-long exercise will witness the participation of C-130J aircraft of the Indian Air Force, as well as C-130 of the Tactical Airlift Squadron of Japanese Air Self-Defense Force. Meanwhile, the armies of both the countries will also conduct an exercise from 19 October. In a new initiative to boost the export of Indian defense products, the Indian Army Chief has launched the Indigenous Defense Equipment Exporters Association in New Delhi. It is a non-profit association, with an objective of achieving the export of defense products worth 35,000 crore rupees annually by 2025. Given that the defense exports were 11,000 crore rupees in 2018, achieving this target requires defense exports to increase by more than triple in the next 6 years.
Omar dropped it.